What it do, people? You know what it is, and you know what it sounds like. NBA picking with Pop. Let's go. Yeah.
Great fire.
When the one that's taking down the money line clicking. Those who do it daily one-on-one popovism. Coupe gray, got the fire badge lit up. Hit the bad line in the air throwing signals. When the one that's taking down the money line clicking. Those who do it daily one-on-one popovism. Coupe gray, got the fire badge lit up. Hit the bad lines in the air throwing signals.
1,000 on the table, 100,000 in the bank account. I'm trying to get rich. Who else in the building? Trying to break the house. What it do, people? Welcome back to another edition of NBA Picking with Pop. I am your host, Popovis. Happy Hump Day! And today we got hella games in the NBA. But as we always do around this time, let's get to a quick recap of yesterday's games. Yesterday, 6 games on the slate. We went 5-1. Let me get this right. And I gotta go to work. This is gonna be a super quick, rapid fire show. I kid you not. I am Casino. What's the word? This is gonna be a quick, rapid fire show because I definitely gotta get to work. Yesterday was 5 games on the slate. We went 5-1. We hit our play of the day. We hit a lock and we lost a lock. So we gave out. Sacramento was a lock. It was close until it wasn't. Denver came back, marched the Wooden Soldiers. We gave our Utah as a lock that hit, and we gave our OKC as the play of the day. Some noticeables. My Knicks, they did their thing. Obviously, Toronto, they covered or they didn't cover. If you had Toronto with 9.5, you won like I did. If you had Toronto with 10, it was a push. If you had Toronto with 10.5, then you definitely lost, and I know you tight. Got to watch the line movements. Philly was a hell of a game. Philly won outright. We had Philly for the revenge game. That was the third time Boston and Philly played, so we had to take Philly at home. OKC did their thing over the Warriors. So grand record. Our record now is overall. Our record overall is 78-84, so we inching up to the 500 mark, as I told you we would. As far as the locks, not from Yonkers, we are now 33-32 in the push. And as far as the play of the day, we are now 8-13, as you see on the screen. With that being said, let's jump right into today's NBA slate. First game we rocking with is the Detroit Pistons at home, giving Chicago 2.5. This one here, I was leaning towards Chicago. Detroit, a lot of teams is gonna follow this trend here, so maybe it'll mean something, maybe it won't. But a lot of teams are going to be playing a 5th game in 7 days. Some teams are going to be playing 5 games in 8 days. Detroit is one of the teams that will be playing a 5th game in 7 days, but it is a revenge game. Actually, the spread just dropped down to 1.5. I like Detroit to bounce back to win. They are on a winning streak, so when I say bounce back, I mean to get the revenge over Chicago from game 1, opening night. They lost to Detroit 115-111, and I had Detroit in that game because we didn't know how good or bad Chicago was going to be. So I like Detroit minus the 1.5. Check RotoWire. I haven't really done that yet. Let me do it now. Got Cunningham and got Duran. Looking like they're not going to play tonight. Thompson is out. You know what? We're gonna switch that right here on the channel. We're gonna go with Chicago. Something tells me something is fishy. We're gonna go with Chicago. Next game up, got the New York Knicks at home playing the Orlando Magic. Orlando Magic getting 3 and a half for my New York Knicks. We're not going to do the New York Knicks song, but it's New York in the house. It's Brooklyn in the house. Uptown, like, shout outs to the New York Knicks and shout out to New York, my city. Orlando coming off that thriller with Des Bane hitting the last minute 3 to win the game by 3 over Portland. New York Knicks on the back end of a back-to-back play yesterday. Looked hella good. It was up 28, and then shit got a little dicey in the fourth quarter. Ended up winning by 13, but that was enough to cover the 9.5. Tonight, I like the Knicks. They comfortable at home. Got like 1 or 2 more games at home before they go on the road. The Knicks has won the last 3 in this series, in this matchup. So I won't be surprised if Orlando come out and try to win a game with that momentum that they might be carrying. But ultimately, I like the Knicks to win. Alhamdulillah, to win and cover. Excuse me. Next game, we got Milwaukee out on the road at Charlotte. Charlotte is getting 5.5. 5.5. Bucks coming off that last second win over Dallas. They are another team that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to be their 5th game in 8 nights. I like Charlotte with the 5.5. I think Charlotte could keep it close. I think the Bucks will probably win, but I'm gonna go with Charlotte with the 5.5. So we like Charlotte in this game. Next game up, we got the Memphis Grizzlies out on the road at Boston Celtics. Boston giving 6.5. Boston coming off that they on the back end of a back-to-back, just like Grizzlies is. No, actually, I don't think the Grizzlies. Yeah, Grizzlies played Knicks yesterday. Pardon that. I like the Grizzlies. This going to be the Celtics' 5th game in 7 days. This going to be the Grizzlies' 5th game in 8 days. So 1 day rest. I guess it don't matter. They're getting paid at the highest level. But I just think Grizzlies is due for a win. And if not win, I think they can keep it close. I like what I seen for them in the fourth quarter last night. They waited to the fourth quarter. On the other hand, Jaylen Brown, is he carrying a heavy load? Him and Derek White flying back home. Even though Philly is not far from Boston, and Boston is not far from New York. So I like Memphis with the 6.5 though. Next game up, we got the Cleveland Cavaliers out on the road facing the Miami Heat. Miami is giving 6. We just seen this game. Farris Jews the word. We just seen this game 2 days ago. Cleveland was favored by 7.5 at Miami. Miami ended up spanking them. Jola, what's the word? We doing our NBA picks. This NBA show, Picking with Pop. Happy Wednesday. We on the Miami game. So Cleveland was favored by 6.5. They end up losing that game. I had them as the best player of the day, and we lost. Tonight they already saying that Donovan Mitchell is going to be out rest. Hunter's going to be out. Darius Garland, he's still dealing with the toe injury. And I still like Cleveland. I hate when they make, like we going to rest our players today. Cool. Miami minus 5.5. Even with the backups, don't get me wrong, I'm not making this the best bet, but I still going to lean towards Cleveland for some reason. I think because they putting this information out there, I think Cleveland's still going to be able to hang. Next game, we got the Portland Trail Blazers out on the road at the Pelicans. And the Trail Blazers is giving 7.5. I like the Blazers coming off a tough loss to Orlando. Pelicans still not really looking like any resemblance of a team. 2-8, one of the worst teams. Ain't no real rhyme or reason. I'm going with Portland in this game to cover the spread. Next game up, we got the Washington Wizards at Houston. Houston giving 16.5. And I'm sure all the public will be on Houston, as I will. Not rushing to the window to bet this game. I think Houston will Hulk smash, put foot to ass, and that'll be that. Next game up, though, should be a good one. We got the Golden State Warriors out on the road getting 4.5. 2.5 from the San Antonio Spurs. Warriors on the back end of a back-to-back. San Antonio looking really, really good. Damn, hold on, pardon me, guys. Shit. Pardon me. Need to blow my damn nose. Golden State on the back end of a back-to-back. And Spurs looking good. Spurs is rolling. Spurs won 3 in a row. But I like the Warriors tonight. I think the Warriors come in here and get the win outright. If they don't get the win outright, then I think they will. I think they will cover the spread. Next game up, we got the Phoenix Suns out on the road at Dallas. Dallas is giving one. I don't know what that's about. I know they fired Nico Ryans or whatever the fuck his name is. And do you ever think about when you out of here, your record deal, video out of here, your days as the Dallas GM for trading Luka Doncic, you're out of here and you're fired. And I'm not happy that he got fired, but you know, that was a crazy boneheaded trade if you ask me. Anyway, not sure why they favored 1.5. Phoenix is playing good. Phoenix is on fire. I gotta take Phoenix. I can't. This is live manipulation because it clearly should be. Anthony Davis might play tonight, but it clearly should be Phoenix -3, 3.5, not Dallas -1.5. When you go to RotoWire, everybody for Phoenix, and I hate rushing. Everybody for Phoenix gonna play Anthony Davis. He's in the lineup, up and down. He's questionable. I'm going with Phoenix in that game. There's no way that I could take There's no way that I could take Dallas. Next game up, got the Los Angeles Lakers. The Lakers out on the road at OKC. OKC giving the Lakers 6.5. Luka and Austin Reeves. Hey y'all, they looking real good. This is gonna be the first time home check play on a back-to-back for OKC. They're still missing Lou Dort. Jay Wills, Jay's still out. Wiggins is still out. I think this is a good spot for Lakers to come in and win. They're not at full strength either, but I think they're at full strength enough to rock with them with the 6.5. I like Lakers with the 6.5. Will I be surprised if OKC, the defending champs, at home, even on the back end of a back-to-back, they was at home, no travel, beat the Lakers? No, I won't. But I think Luka will get up for this game. That's what I do think, and I think he definitely, probably the best player on the court. I know y'all might say SGA, but the in-shape Luka, he looking real good, and so I like Luka. Next game up, we got Atlanta out on the road at Sacramento. Sacramento getting 3.5. Sacramento was on the back end of a back-to-back. I was leaning towards Sacramento. This is their 5th game in 7 days as well. And they had to play the joke in them last night. Big body team. Val Tunis and them took it to them. Hard-fought game. Now you're coming in about to play an Atlanta team that get up and down the court. I like Atlanta in this one. Again, I was leaning towards Sacramento. Now I'm taking Atlanta. Last game of the night, we got the Denver Nuggets out on the road at the Clippers. Clippers is getting, how much Clippers getting? 2. Clippers getting 3.5. No Kawhi Leonard still. No Bradley Beal. My neck, my back. These niggas is so brittle. This shit's crazy. You can't make this shit up. Like, that's why Mike come out and say what he say. Joking, all I'm going to play. I know this is a rival. They, I think they took 7 games or however it goes. They usually put up a fight against Denver. That's when healthy. Clippers do got the bodies. They got the Chris Pauls. They got the Bogdanoviches. They got the Johns Collins, etc. But they haven't been looking like shit. They are on a 4-game losing streak, and I think at home as well. 1-2 at home. Lost at Phoenix. 1-2 at home. They lost the last 4 straight games at home with an on the road, loss to the Suns, on the road. Denver's a whole different type of animal. Will I be surprised if the Clippers win today? No, because of those, what I just said. But I'm not betting on this game. If I do, I got to go Denver. So we taking Denver in this game. With that being said, let's get to the theme music.
When the one is ticking, then the money line clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one pop-a-vism. Cool gray, got the fire badge lit up. Hit the band line in the air, throwing signals. When the one is ticking, then the money line clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one pop-a-vism. Cool gray, got the fire badge lit up. Hit the band lines in the air, throwing
signals. All right, guys. Here go the locks. Not from Yonkers, but the locks to get you and me the winner chicken dinners. Here we go. It's 12 games. We ain't going to be greedy. We're going to give out 5, and here they go. We're going with Charlotte. We're going with Memphis. We're going with Portland. We're going with Golden State. And the play of the day is the LA Lakers with that 6.5. That's what I like. That's what I'm taking. Let me know who you like. Let me know who you taking. Let me know where you think I'm bugging out at. Of course, I appreciate the feedback. All I ask is that you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, keep the channel in rotation. But y'all know who it is. It's your guy, Popovich. Y'all was just tuned in. NBA, picking with Pop. We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic. That feeling back up in here one more again. Yeah, kid. Let's get some money today and be safe.